will bring some calmness into the state, and but I want, and hopefully restore some order. I want to tell you that first, it's a national phenomenon. It's not restricted to Edo, but that in the case of Edo, it took a very unfortunate turn because criminal elements. Criminal elements, and we found that some of them have been here, were brought in for the purposes of elections and were given arms, and they have not been demobilized. And so such people were the core actors in going into the jails to release inmates and perpetrate the crimes they've been committing across the city. I know tonight is a prayer session. I just won't want to take too much of your time. I've spent about 10 or 12 minutes trying to explain, the immediate causes of immediate crisis situation at home. But to say that it was, for me, it was not unexpected. I had always predicted that this was going to be some of the post-COVID fallouts. COVID has put every nation, every state to test. And for states that were already weak, for states where the state systems and institutions were faltering, they will receive, huge brunt of the fallout of COVID-19, and that's what we're seeing here. I don't expect it to, blow away quickly, but that in itself is a challenge, and calls on us, particularly me, to ensure that we push harder in terms of fulfilling our electioneering promises, ensuring that we continue to invest in the economy, we would grow the economy, we want to give opportunities to young people to live productive lives. These are all challenges of development, and I can assure you that as governor, with God on our side, this too will pass. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. As always, it's always good to have you talk to Edo people. But just before you leave us, I just want to ask one last one, because the system right now is quite fragile as it is. Sir, do we still have in Edo State any other warehouse that has got palliatives that the Edo people need to know? And if there are, what are the plans of government going forward?
We don't have any. Like I said to you, in terms of, we started distributing, purchasing and distributing palliatives. We as a state don't spend our own money since July, I think, June, July. And even all through, before the elections, through the elections, we distributed quite a lot. And as I said, out of 1,119,627 items, we only have about 7,000 left. And that was what was looted.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. I am glad that I can tell you that we've got over 2,500 people right now watching us live on Facebook alone, and which means that this news is going to go far. It's important. This had to happen on this day. Immediately, this whole thing is happening, and His Excellency has come on to clear the air. For those who are making speculations, please, we want to appeal to you, particularly for the Edo youths at home. We want to appeal to you, let us do our best to ensure that we keep the sanctity of our states.
Let me also say that, you see, these, I won't say protests, the reactions we're seeing is a very, very carefully planned and orchestrated reaction to bring the government down. And as you'll see, I believe right now the police headquarters where they are interrogating, when the police finally dispersed some of the crowd this evening, they found about 8 people inside the warehouse already with phones, calling people outside, giving messages. So these are just not random reactions. And this whole spin you find on the internet is also part of the strategy to discredit government, to create a sense of fear, of hatred, to justify the crimes they continue to commit. So please try and understand, this is very well thought out, very well planned attack on the state. It's unfortunate it started with something legitimate like NSAS, but what we have today is people who are desperate, who are angry that they lost political power, or they are losing political power, they were not able to win elections. This is a fight back by the lions and tigers and their sponsors in Edo.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Once again, you have demonstrated to people across the world, not just only in Nigeria or in Edo State, but across the world, that you are a man who is prepared to engage with your people. Your people called today and you have answered. You have clarified major points. You have told us how only 5,000 of those things were left. Even in the UK, in America, and in Canada, people do have rescue or emergency supplies left in warehouses for times that are unprecedented. As a doctor, a public health physician, I know we have been expecting a second wave of COVID. If I was governor, and my team would be very, very unreliable and not on the point if I gave out every single palliative, knowing that a second wave may arise. So it was only clear that we prepare for the rainy day. And 5,000 from 1 million, that is more or less not a number to worry too much about. However, for our people out there right now, the governor has spoken to us. He don't talk and he don't tell us or time. However you want us to explain this, please let us be peaceful, let us be calm, and let us await events. Like he pointed out, this is not happening only just in Edo State, and it is his love and dedication to all of us.
Make Comrade Show way, Comrade Lante Oriente, live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Follow us and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Comrade Show.